was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the resistance. It also tells of the wolf that whispered all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against the beast many times its size and vanished to darkness. This eternal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Hello everybody, it's me Heather. Today I'm going to play Okami. So I've watched this and played some of it on the previous profile and all and crap like that. So let's start a new game, shall we? Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of brown and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the bright berg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To sustain the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the national festival, annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night after sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Sunui. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that name right, so do it. Post what it says in the comments below, or do a video of it, because I don't know how to say it, so I'm sorry. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it up upon himself to face the fearsome Tsunui. The warrior Nage attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Tsunui's swift movements. Before long, the night until accused festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sank its shaft squarely into the yoke of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Naga, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to orgy once and for all, Naga traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as orgy's home as Naga stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing glistening upon 8 dressing necks. Orgy stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Naga leaped with incredible grace, swinging his blade balancedly. I don't know what that word means, so look it up. I'm gonna look it up, and in the next episode, I'll tell what it means, because I don't know what it means. And those who don't know what it means, I'll tell you in the next episode. On and on, he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orchi's hide was like steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. At long last, Margia's energy spent from Dinton's battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared, as if to protect Naga. It stood its ground before Orchi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly white. Alas, it was Tsunui the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Again, tell me what means below, because I have to look it up too. So, yeah. Bearing its fearsome claws, Tsunui leaped towards Orchi. Orchi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. I'm done eating.
Huh?
I'm done eating.
Did you eat any?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yes.
Now you feel better, don't you? You feel better, don't
Uh-huh.
you? You feel better!
I'm recording something, Mama.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Sorry for the interruption, YouTube. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Tsunui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orchi's flames. As Orchi closed in on Tsunui, sharpened claws glistened. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Tsunui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand, however. Orchi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Tsunui, covered in clusters, majestic coat dyed glistening, stood exhausted before the mighty Orchi. Orchi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Tsunui refused to give in with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. Light from above glistened off Naga's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Naga, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scared and battered arms. He leaped fiercely towards Ochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Ochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Ochi's broken body collapsed in the lake of its own blood. Excuse me, guys. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Tsunui had stumbled to Ochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Naga scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Tsunui was no longer moving. The village elders stroked the wolf's head. In response, Tsunui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. In other words, for those who are young, I'm going to say departed, passed away. But for those who are older and are watching this, Tsunui died. But that's the best way into slumber. That's the best way to call for little kids. So yeah, peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village. In honor of Tsunui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Naga's sword was christened Chusku Yomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Naga and Tsunui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. It's just a legendary sword. It's just too you'll miss the sword. Do you not perish in front of Urachi? No, it couldn't be. It's just nothing but a fire down. Oh, you six power, you has broken my bond.